Hi, how the heck are you? So I want to do a quick update on some wrestling news that I've come across in the IWC, and I wanted to make sure you guys knew just like I knew. So last night, JD McDonough hit his head really hard, neck, head, back, very hard on that announcer's table. It was very gnarly to look at. It is all over social media, but out of respect for JD McDonough, I am not going to repost that clip or put it here anywhere. JD McDonough did give an update about his condition. He has some punctured lungs, some bruising, and he did collapse when he left that match backstage. But one thing I want you to understand is after he hit so hard on that table, he finished that match. A lot of people probably couldn't do that, and he did that with not being able to breathe. A punctured lung is crazy. That's crazy. That is some strength and fortitude. So he's going to be out for a couple of months due to this injury. But JD McDonough, listen, I give your ass a lot of flack as a character in that ring. But one thing I can tell you right now is that I've never disrespected your ring wrestling and your capabilities as a wrestler. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, is, baby, you showed that you got some of the strongest cojones that this world has ever seen. Because had it been me, I'd have been dead. Flatline. Take me to Jesus right now. I don't even want to be here no more, would have been my response. Match over, bitch. But you decided to stay and you held your ground and was out there fighting. And you was fighting with Ivar fucking Eric. They kicking you. Ivar's big ass is falling on you. No, I want to go to Jesus. Send me home to the Lord. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that after I just punctured my goddamn lung and busted my head on this goddamn table. I got all this bruising and shit happening to me, and that's what I get. I got to go. I would have been out of there. I am very much the person that will look at it and say, you know what? That ain't for me. This is not for me. I appreciate the opportunity, but it's time for me to go, baby. It's time for me to go. But JD McDonough, I'm trying to make light of a situation that could have been very, very serious for you. Very, very disheartening. And I am so glad that you are going to make a recovery and that you are okay. You are up, you are kicking, and you're going to take some time off to heal up. I hope you do. I hope that you are well when you come back, and I can't wait to see you back in that ring again, man. I'm glad that you're okay. I know you got a few bumps and bruises, and that puncture lung is really, really sticking with me. But I'm very glad that you were okay. And I can't stress enough the strength and the fortitude that you have to be able to fight through all of that and continue to wrestle. Now, your counterparts, they had some wonderful things to say about you online. The online outcry of support and love for you has been incredible. And we love that about the IWC. Sometimes the IWC might be on some bullshit. But these last couple of days and weeks, they have really come together and worked together as a community. And that's the one thing about the IWC I absolutely love. So, JD McDonough, I wish you well and Godspeed. And I hope you get well soon, babe. All right, let's move on. Carmelo Hayes attacked Cody Rhodes after Raw went off the air last night. And he basically did this to not only give Cody a warning, but to declare for the Royal Rumble. Now, listen, I said on my Twitter that y'all gonna get enough of attacking this man constantly. This is the third time he has been attacked within the last 2 weeks. And it ain't just been no normal shit. These men have been attacking him time and time again on some bullshit. Okay? Now listen, I'm all for Carmelo Hayes making his statement, but one of y'all gonna attack him and that man is gonna flip asunder. I'm telling you, Homelander is coming. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit my black right here and be like, I told y'all to appreciate this good Cody while you got him, because when that heel Cody show up and Homelander start acting a damn fool, don't be crying then. Don't be crying talking about he's worse than Roman Reigns, because I told your ass to stop acting like this towards that man. I told you to leave him the hell alone. You don't want to do that. Y'all got to attack him from behind. Now, the man is trying to run this place with integrity, with love, hope, and respect, and y'all keep treating him like he ain't shit. Like he don't mean nothing. So he finna start acting like you. That's what he finna do. He finna start up. And I'ma see her. I'm just be like, well, I'm like, well, this is your fault. You created this, so deal with it. That's how I'm gonna take it. From CM Punk interrupting him to Kevin Owens incessantly attacking him to the countless of people who have done it before. It's the massive levels of disrespect to him as champion. That's why I'm not gonna blame him when his ass start turning my out. When it start happening, I don't want to hear. I don't want to see nothing. I'm like, nah, because you didn't act like he was worth being champion when he was there. You act like he won shit. So now suffer the wrath. You earned it. You earned it this time, nigga. You earned it. WWE NXT has finally created a YouTube channel. So now you're able to watch OG matches from OG stars. Guys and girls like Bayley, Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks, Becky, Charlotte Flair. I mean, you got OG matches from Asuka, the Iconics, Nikki Cross. You got OG matches from people like Bobby Roode, Andrade, Finn Balor, Undisputed Era's Adam Cole, Ricochet, okay? You've got OG matches from Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura. The list goes on and on and on. So many different superstars who have come through NXT, are still in WWE, or have moved on to bigger and greener pastures, have done amazing things in that company, and we get to now watch their meteoric rise over on YouTube. So if you're feeling nostalgic and you want to watch some good matches, head on over to WWE YouTube right now and go check out some of the matches they've uploaded. Because I guarantee you, if you were not watching NXT back in the day, you truly missed out on a very good gem. And last but not least, the pièce de résistance, Roman Reigns is your cover girl for WWE 2K25. There are several different additions to this version of WWE 2K. 6, if I can count. 6 different additions to the game, from the Island of Relevancy edition to the Dynasty of the Bloodline to the introduction of intergender matches. Everything that they have going on with this version of 2K is going to be really cool. They've updated some of the graphics so things look a little bit crisper and cleaner, but they've also added some promos and everything back that we've been requesting as fans. I will do a separate video doing a full deep dive into what has been added into WWE 2K25, since a lot of you play the game and are very interested. Class of 2025 has its first inductee, and it is none other than our great leader, Triple H. Triple H was probably one of the most prominent fixtures in the Attitude Era. He, along with his counterparts of John Cena, Edge, Randy Orton, they were your top guys. They were the guys that everybody wanted to be and everybody hated. And they were the ones that made sure the WWE had some superstars and megastars to hold on to when guys like The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin left WWE in the dust. So Triple H took over the helm and became the biggest household name in that company. Not only was Triple H a master manipulator and particularly a dastardly cerebral assassin, but he also was fun and had campiness. He had great joke telling, and it was like having a frat boy prankster in all in one. Like he just had a way of being able to portray the story correctly, whether he was a face, whether he was a heel. He understood the assignment, and that carries over now into his leadership role as head of creative and understanding how to book stories, but also protecting the longevity of some stories. And then he understands how to use those stories to spider off into new stories or just stories in general. He will utilize what is already popular to bolster something else. And I think that's an art in itself, because you have to be able to tie that in correctly. Sometimes he doesn't hit the mark. Sometimes it's a little shoehorny, But I will say that you don't know if you don't try, and Triple H definitely is gonna try. And that thing I can respect 100%. But I am so glad that he is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's already in there because of DX, and now he's in there for the fruits of his own labor. And that is probably the sweetest thing about this entire situation. And eventually he'll be inducted for Evolution. I don't think Evolution is in the Hall of Fame. If y'all know Evolution in the Hall of Fame, please let me know in the comments because I didn't think they was inducted in the Hall of Fame. I guess we'll have to look it up. I'll look it up later and probably put this in post. But congratulations to you, Trip Trip. Kratos is getting ready to be in the Hall of Fame. I can't believe it. Congratulations, man. I hope you enjoy the fruits of your labor. Don't work too hard and really sit back and admire what you have done for not only for WWE, but for the wrestling industry in general. You've shaped and changed the game, no pun intended, and that deserved to be celebrated. Season 6 of Dark Side of the Ring is coming. I haven't watched Dark Side of the Ring in a couple seasons. I think after the third season, I had moved away from it. But they're going to be covering Mick Foley and Undertaker's Hell in a Cell match. Big Van Vader, Tony Atlas, Ludwig Borga, Billy Jack Haynes, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Superstar Billy Graham, Daphne, the original Sheik, and Muhammad Hassan. So they have a pretty decent lineup here. These are OG style wrestlers, and then they have some more modern wrestlers that we all know and recognize. So this is going to be a very interesting season. If you guys would like me to do a full breakdown like I did of the Vince McMahon documentary and some other stuff for the Dark Side of the Ring season 6, I will do that. Let me know in the comments below. Dark Side of the Ring starts on March 25th. All right, so this is the last one that we have to talk about for today, and this is a show that WWE is debuting with their A&E partnership, and it is called LFG, Legends and Future Greats. And the way this show is going to work is it is a competition series. They're going to have in-ring matches, and these in-ring matches these competitors are going to have mentors. The mentors are going to be Booker T, Mickey James, Bubba Ray, or The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels and Triple H are going to be a part of the show too. They also executive produce along with Lee Fitting and several other executive producers from the A&E network. Also, there's another show called WWE's Greatest Moments that's going to be hosted by none other than Michael Cole. And each week, they will have a 30-minute episode where they will define or, help break down some of WWE's most iconic moments. And the superstars involved will also be a part of the show. So A&E is unveiling some new content for this year of 2025, and it's going to be very interesting. I'm very interested in this competitive series that they're getting ready to put out because not only are they going to be competing for that WWE contract, but they also are going to be in ring competing. They're going to actually wrestle each other. Okay, so this is going to be very, very interesting. Do me a solid and take your ass over the fourth wall and go look at my merchandise and buy something. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, I know, everybody ain't got the coin to be able to purchase it, but I have two types of merch on my website. I have the high quality, high end stuff with the Adidas, Adidas merch, and then I have the regular hoodies, similar quality, just don't have the brand name. All right. You can also get a t-shirt. We've got tumblers. We've got mugs. We've got it all. So take your ass over the fourth wall and go buy some merch. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.